Virgo. Welcome to WillowOAK. I'm Olivia, and I am here to do your reading for the month of May. So please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. And you might check your other placements for a more complete picture, or in case this reading doesn't resonate with you. All right? You have TikTok. Okay. That means sometime during this month, and it could be a short period of time, or it could be an extended period of time, where timing is going to be a factor, okay? It could be deadlines, celebrations, anything where timing is a factor. Okay, let's get another oracle card. And just to let you know, I use the oracle cards first to kind of lay the groundwork to see, what the rest of the reading is going to not necessarily entail, but the feeling of it. And here you have the Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Okay, so that might mean that that you have to go in and give something quite a bit of thought. Maybe it's decision time or something like that. But we'll see more in the reading. And here, with the Moonology, you have bring love into the situation. All right, get one more, and then we will get your overall energy, and then get this reading started. And speaking of energy, I have this set for 1 month, but energy being what it is, it doesn't really go by my timing. It goes by its timing. So it can last a month. It can last longer, shorter. It's all what it wants to do. And you have happiness. So that's beautiful. Very good. Okay, let's see what your overall energy is. And I hope you are enjoying this beautiful, beautiful month of May. I love it. Things are blooming. The air is so fresh after the winter. One more. Okay, let's see what we have. Justice. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of the situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. Very interesting. Okay, now we're ready. So let's get your reading started. Okay? Very interesting overall energy. And, as well as the justice being justice, you see he's holding those scales. So it's also having a sense of balance. Okay? High Priestess. This is saying that you are in touch with your psychic side, your intuition, your divine feminine energy, your higher power. So if you have any questions about anything, go inside, okay? Use that. It's there for you to help guide you. All right, let's get some more cards. Well, this one wants to come out. The Magician. Beautiful. This is letting you know that you can create the reality that you want to create. Whatever it is that you want in your life, you can create it. Use your practicality and your magic and go forth. Okay? It's a beautiful energy. And just to let you know, I just got chills. Another beautiful energy, and this one's about balance. This is a give and take energy, one where you want to share with others and others want to share with you, which is a very balanced energy. So here you have a very balanced energy, and here a very balanced energy. And you have another beautiful card. You have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is very trustworthy, and they're in control of their emotions. They feel them all, but they do not let their emotions control them. They control their emotions. And that also mentions that the possibility exists that there could be a strong, good romantic relationship coming in for you if you're not already in one. And if you're already in one, it could be potentially a resurgence, you know, the flame burning brighter, so to speak. Okay? You have the Star, another wonderful energy. Okay, this is telling you what you need to do is take inspired action by being your authentic self, your real self, okay? And if you do that, then you will share in the gifts and blessings from the universe. This is also a very balanced energy. She has one foot in the water and one on the land. And that's what that means. They also say this is a good omen. And if you're interested in fame, this would be the card for you. Beautiful energies. And Judgment. Okay, this is saying you're going through a huge awakening and tuning into a higher frequency. So this could be very much related to the High Priestess. Okay, let's get one more card. A Tower. Very interesting. Okay, your last two cards are very interesting. Okay, let's talk about these. The Tower. It has two things in common. One is it's abrupt, and the other is it creates change. Okay? It could be very small. It can be huge. It could be self-imposed. It could happen to you without you even knowing it until it's right in front of you. It could be positive. It could be challenging. You know, so it just runs the gamut. The only two things in common, abrupt, and it creates change. It creates an ending and a new beginning. And over here you have the Ten of Swords, which is definitely an ending. And it's saying that you are dropping all the burdens, okay? And these swords are your thoughts and or emotions. And so what happens here is this dark cloud, the darkness lifts, the sunrise comes up, you shake off all those thoughts and emotions, you know, you get rid of those burdens and you get up and go on to your happiness, all right? So this says that there can be some sadness. Does not have to be, but there can be. But for sure, you are dropping the burdens. So we go through here, right? And it's all looking beautiful. And then boom, there's this big change. But right before that, you're going through this huge awakening. So let's get a few clarifying cards, shall we? Yeah, it's really interesting the way this came out because you have all these beautiful cards. And then the last two cards, it's just, you know, totally different. Okay, let's take our first card for the Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. The Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is saying by you going in and taking a deep dive, which means, you know, going in and evaluating your life or some aspect of your life and looking at it through a very honest to you lens, the outcome is going to be that you and everybody you love are going to be very happy and content with your abundance. So what that would say to me is it is time for some sort of change. And only you're going to know because it doesn't say the problem, but it does say the outcome, which is beautiful. So this means that whatever you're going in and working on, you're going to be very successful. Okay? And let's get a card for TikTok. And if you hear noise in the background, please excuse me. They're still doing construction. It will end one day. Okay, TikTok is being clarified by the Eight of Swords, which is kind of interesting to me. Yeah. Okay, the Eight of Swords talks about, it's before this, you know, there's an 8, 9, 10, right? You, your thoughts, your emotions that you've created are making you feel cornered. Now, it could have come from an external source or, you know, was initiated by an external source, or it could be solely from within. But regardless of the initial cause, you're feeling cornered, okay? And that is clarifying the TikTok. So how I'm kind of seeing this is that there's something that happens that ends up putting you in this energy of feeling cornered, which is prompting you to go in for a deep dive, to go inside and figure out what you need to do. So in that respect, it's really good because you're very well aware of this and well aware that there is actions that you can take to remedy the situation, okay? And remember, if somebody's done you wrong, justice, which is your overall energy, is here to make it right. And over here it says bring love into the situation. Okay, so that could mean it has something to do with a love in your life, be it romantic or otherwise. But over here, and these cards really do speak loudly. I found out them to be quite on top of things. It says happiness. So I would say that the outcome of this, you are going to be very happy. So all should work out well. But whatever this is, could be, or maybe the combination of these right here, could be what brings on a tower, right? And creates an ending. So it could be a self-imposed tower, potentially. Because you're going in for a deep dive and you're coming out beautifully, right? So here, something that's got to do with timing is putting you in a position where you feel cornered, going for a deep dive, and you come out beautifully. And I think these two cards are related to that. So let's clarify the tower. Beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so what this is saying is, yes, the tower is creating an ending, but what comes from that is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Beautiful. And so that is kind of making me think even more so that that could be a self-imposed tower and a self-imposed ending, both. And it's because you're going in and doing a deep dive. Okay, the clarification for the Ten of Swords is the Five of Wands, which is an argument. So it looks like at some point during the month of May or around there, maybe that's a TikTok, you know, there's going to come a time when there's an argument, and this argument is going to make you feel cornered, right? So you go in to do a deep dive and realize you've got to make a change. And so you do. You put an end to it. And it probably does hurt your heart some. But you know it's the very best. You need to do this, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor. And here you have the Magician, so you can create whatever reality it is that you want to create in your life. And here it's saying, yeah, going for a deep dive, use your High Priestess energy, intuition, go in and work through this, okay? And in this spread right here, there's a few different cards that refer to balance. This one refers to balance, as does this and this. So try to make for sure, take a look at the bottom, try to make for sure that you keep balance in your life. Here you have Justice again at the very bottom of the deck. Okay, so the very last card is the same as your overall energy. Also makes balance again, so that would be 4 times. All right. So yeah, looks like there's going to be a situation, and with that timing, I would say that you might be able to foresee this, or kind of know that it's something's coming, right? And it's going to be something potentially uncomfortable or turn into something uncomfortable. Then you go in, figure it out, you're done. Okay? Because it's led to an argument that you know what you need to do is create an ending, which creates this beautiful beginning. Okay? And the King of Cups, all about the love. So there could be, potentially at some point during here, a relationship, a good one that comes in. And here it says bring love into the situation. Okay, so that could be part of this. Now, over here you have happiness. So I do believe that even if these are challenges, right, the end result is you're going to be happy. You're going to feel the love. You're going to have the balance. Be your authentic self. And remember, you have this new beginning. Whenever, this tower is creating an ending, so you're having a new beginning. Use your Magician energy and create the life that you want. Okay? I think that's beautiful. I mean, don't get me wrong. Challenges aren't fun. But what's coming from that is beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Let's get some cards from the universe to see what they would like to share. Death. Okay. The universe is letting you know that you're going through a transformation. You're ending one cycle and having a new beginning. Transforming out of one thing and into another. Well, you have a few cards here. Okay. This is a challenging card usually. And what that is all about is, to me, if I used one word, I would say rigid. Okay, there's something going on, and I would say that's referring to the problem. Usually when I take cards from the universe, if there has been a problem in the reading, the universe will give me one or more cards that addresses that. Okay, so there is something here that has a rigid sort of feeling about it. This is an interesting card because it has really nice attributes, but it also has really challenging ones. Like one of the nice ones is it's very charitable energy, but it's very rigid in how it deals with its relationship with people, money, most things. You can see how they're holding on tightly. And it looks like they're in a little square, right? Energy doesn't flow well, all right? So, part of the problem could be about somebody being too rigid, okay? Here, it's saying use your hermit energy to go inside and find enlightenment. Use your intuition. Knight of Cups. It's all about the love. Okay, so that's 3 cards about love. Bring love into the situation. There might be a very good, strong romantic relationship. And this card is a beautiful card. I love this card. It's all about the love and beauty. And they are in no hurry. You know, there's a love of many things. Romance, poetry, art, things like that. It's just a love of beauty. And you have the Queen of Cups, which is the mother archetype. So you have the King and the Queen and the Knight of Cups, which adds a lot of strength to the reading itself. And now the Queen of Cups, what she does out of love. She is there to help because of who she is. You know, it's not like she's wanting something in return. She does what she does out of love. She's also very trustworthy. So you have some beautiful cards. And this card, I'm sure, is referring to the challenge. Okay? The end result, you are going to be very happy. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And I do think this is a self-imposed tower and ending because of a realization that you come to. Okay? All right, let's get a turn. We have a baby spoon. Okay? And when I get this, what it says to me, and I'm sure it's got to do with your new beginning, that you are starting something very important to you, and you're going to nurture it and take very good care of it because it means a lot. Okay? Yeah. And so that new beginning could have to do with a new romantic relationship, but only you will know. Now to close this out, you have quite a few cards that talk about balance, so you need to keep balance. Okay, it's important to keep the balance in your life. And you have quite a few cards that talk about love. So keep love present in your life, love and balance. And there is a good possibility here that romance could come into your life as well. And you have the 2 cards about justice. So if you have been wronged, justice is here to make it right. Okay? Thank you so much. It looks like it's going to end up being beautiful. This card's awesome. So is this card. And everything to do with love. Don't forget you have the Magician. You can create what you want. Okay? Thank you so much. Much love. Bye.